Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Inferno Paternal. How are you guys doing today? And for you guys that do not want to go through and watch the 30 minutes of me just reacting and stating my thoughts and opinions about Master Roshi, I'm going to be giving you guys a summary of what I just watched, and I'm going to give you guys the reason as to why I think Master Roshi could be overpowered in Dragon Ball FighterZ. And if you guys like this video and want more like it, let me know and I will definitely do so, and let's get into it. Starting off with some things that make him really good. Start out with the first reason. He's a unique character. We've been needing more unique characters in Dragon Ball, and we finally have a really unique character in the game. Second of all, what I'm going to be saying right now is his special moves and attacks are very good. His first, he has, is it a 6H, I believe it is, where he goes on the other side of the opponent and hits you in the back of your neck, all right? And I mean, you could just play mind games with people with this move. I mean, it's a cross up, and not only is there that, but I believe it's in the jump back medium attack. I believe that's what it's called. The jump back medium attack is also a cross up, and not only that, but it's a really good cross up. I mean, he has many cross up options. And all right, guys, something else that makes him overpowered is his assist. He has, every character has 3 assists, you know what I'm saying? But his second assist has a extremely good block stun. Like, I believe it's like 40 something frames. I believe that's what the blocks like. It is very good block stun. It is very good for pressure. I mean, he has lots of offensive moves that he can go with. And not only does he have that for an offense, you know what I'm saying, but he also has an unblockable anti-air attack. It's almost like a command grab that you can do across screen. But I mean, with all these moves, you could punish your opponent, but there's lots of things that people are going to have to learn about Master Roshi, and I believe he's a very good character. Something else that I noticed in the gameplay analysis that they did, or the showcase that they showed, is that his 5 or neutral light attack is extremely good as well. And the reason why his 5L is extremely good is because, like a lot of his other attacks on the ground, it creates space for your opponent. It even staggers your opponent or moves them back when you hit them. Like, and if they block it, it moves them back. So it gives you more opportunities to, maybe mix them up, do a 50-50, do a cross up, you know what I'm saying? Use your assist. I mean, he has very good options for offense and even a good defensive option like we discussed earlier with the unblockable anti-air. I mean, that's just a little bit of a summary, guys. He has very good options. And if you want the full thing, then you can watch right after this. I do my reaction to the analysis, or just go look it up if you don't want to hear my voice. That's fine. But I hope you enjoyed this summary, and let's get into it.
The boy in front of him, tyrants. This time,
Here we go,
gigantes.
Master Roshi
Gigantes.
Showcase. Let's see it.
Let's have a look at Master Roshi. So here
All
he
right.
is, the Turtle Hermit himself. So right off the bat, we can have a look at his normal moves. So he's got a 2L. He does have a low. So there we go. You can see that hitting low right there. It's got pretty good range on it right there.
Okay.
You can see 7 frame start.
I mean,
5L right there.
it seems a little slow. I mean,
Yeah.
the range looks good, but I feel like you probably have to time that. Oh, never mind. Okay, that was pretty fast. I don't know,
So
maybe.
the 2M, he kind of lunges forward a bit with it. I'm not gonna lie. He hits pretty far away.
Whoa!
So it's not the
He
amazing
slides in them
but the range
DMs
is
for the
nice.
2M. Okay,
Again, a lot of recovery on that one. So
that's good.
It might be kind of tough to open people up in neutral with that one. Let's have a look here. What else has he got? 5M is this one right here. Again, lunges forward with it pretty far. It actually hits pretty high up this move. So like
Okay.
juggles and stuff, you can definitely
Okay, for juggles.
quite easily with this
5M for juggles.
one. The 2H right here, it kind of moves him backwards slightly. You see that right there? So he kind of moves back. That's kind of different.
Huh.
For 2H. You don't normally
So
see them
so there's
move
like kind of a
backwards.
stagger with the
But,
2H.
interesting
That's
for sure.
interesting. Okay,
Let's
so
have a look at his air
if
normals.
you're
So
trying to like
that's a
punish
little bit.
somebody or get him into a combo
So,
with the
again,
2H, can you like
It's from right
block
here. Is
and
there
they
any normals in
cannot punish you after
particular,
that?
man, that you found with Roshi that you find to be extremely useful?
Oh yeah, for sure. So like his 5L, I had to say is like a pretty standout ground normal. It goes pretty far.
Okay.
His,
Neutral light
his
attack.
5L, and his
Cool.
jumping light are definitely like really strong.
Okay.
Light buttons for a character in this game, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of like his other grounded normals, like his 2M, while it is like a bit slow, it's a 12 frame. It does have like some pretty good range, even if it's like recovery is like a little bit on the long.
Oh, is he in the auto combo? Oh, okay.
But, yeah, his normals are like, I wouldn't say they're like the main thing with like the character. They're not like the best thing about the character, but they're still quite solid in their own right, I'd say.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, his 5L looks
He
really
definitely-
nice,
he definitely feels
really
very different to
useful.
the rest of the cast.
Okay.
We're gonna get into that
Oh,
in
yeah,
a
for
moment.
That's
Okay,
good.
so
They
let's,
need more different characters for sure.
So let's have a quick look at some of his other normals. So of course, jump medium. He has this move right here. Has a pretty good hitbox.
Oh, dang.
Jump heavy.
Yeah.
So jump
Look
heavy
at
actually hits
that.
down pretty far.
Yeah, it's very low. Yeah, very low.
Yeah. Which is definitely.
Yeah, jump heavy is pretty good. Like I really like the hotbox of it. Like it's you can hit from like quite high and.
Okay, so the
that's definitely
jump
really well
medium.
to jump in.
That he was right. That hitbox is huge.
Now his jump attacks, I'd say, are pretty unique compared to other
Okay.
jump attacks in DBFZ. Not only like his.
That could definitely be
on top
used
of,
for
like,
good
his, like,
punishing.
regular
With
jump
punishing,
attacks, he has,
somebody
like,
whiffs
a
that, you can
lot
go
of,
into the jump,
command
jump,
attacks as well,
jump,
which are,
medium.
pretty unique to him, which I think are pretty interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, let's quickly mention the smash move. So he's got obviously the 5
Yeah, for
5H
sure.
is pretty far forward.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty
I mean,
decent.
yeah, it's a pretty
It
far
actually is
forward.
from
Yeah.
mad
Yeah.
far. Yo.
Yeah, it actually
It's
is
far,
pretty
but I mean,
far,
a lot of other characters have far
Very
smash
different.
moves, so I mean, it's
Very
not
solid.
like too
All
different.
like pretty
Definitely.
solid normals, I'd say.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree.
so
How about
the
everyone
combo
say with
quick.
the auto combos? Yeah, because you know
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Tarot, when I buy
love
character,
it.
Okay.
I love it.
I wanna press square.
Yo, look at.
Yes!
Okay, that's a cool
the
auto
combo,
combo.
guys. I wanna press square. That's too sick. I love this.
We got a Bardock
Yeah, I
player
think the
here.
problem with
Nah, I'm
this one is,
playing.
though, this,
Okay.
the second part, it actually doesn't hit that high up at all. So, don't expect any kind of Bardock stuff with this guy. He's definitely not going to be catching you out, this guy.
Definitely. It's very active though, and the range on like the front part of it is actually surprisingly decent. I think just like
Looks a little
running up on
punishable to
them and,
me.
like doing like the classic like DBFC like 5LL is actually like still pretty decent with them. I'd say.
It is?
And another
Okay.
really great thing about it being a multi-hit.
It looks
is,
risky to
if
me.
you
I
use the
didn't. I
block
didn't know it would be
strings,
good.
and they happen to guard cancel on like the 5LL part. You can cancel
Alright.
into 2H like on reaction for free. So all
Oh, sick.
like ground multi-hit moves are great in that regard, and he has a good one. That's a
that's
Absolutely.
lot of blocks done.
Yeah.
So,
So he got quite a few unique moves, right? Talent like directional moves,
Yeah.
Roshi, and I think like it's
Yeah.
important to run through all of them. And I think 6H is kind of weird.
Let's have a
Oh
look
yeah,
at that.
very
Let's see
Let's
6H.
just have a quick look at that right now, guys. So basically,
Oh,
so my man, he just rushes up on you like this.
what?
it's
Yeah,
weird
weird
He
because-
slaps you on the neck with both.
Yeah, and,
He
like,
gives you a
it's
slap in the neck.
it's
That's
minus
that's
6H
funny.
block,
Okay.
But yeah, it's
That's
what do you
6H?
think about this one? Because to me, the way I see it, because it's a negative move and block and it's not a command grab, I see it more maybe like sell J2M or like the Freezer vanish, as in just maybe a way in for him, like do assist and this and come in. Is this how you would use it?
Yeah. I'd actually say the Frieza comparison is like a pretty decent one. So it's not a command grab, yeah. And
Yeah, and it is
it's
punishable.
like it hits that like 37 frame startup. So what is really good about it though is there's no audio cue on it like at all. He's completely silent the whole time he's standing there, right? So while it isn't like a command grab or anything, you can cancel into like other heavy attacks. So you can do
Cancel, really?
You could do that into like your 3H, for example, and that's like a jump cancelable attack, and then you can get follow-ups after that.
Okay.
And block it, you can go into like 5S, and
Oh, okay, yeah, look, he
you
just
know, get,
canceled
like,
it.
a
He
bunch of
canceled it into
blocking
the...
special cancel. So
Wow,
the reward
okay.
for them blocking it is actually like pretty good, I'd say. But I think the real thing that's gonna get people with this move is how fast he reappears when he teleports, right? So I looked at the frame data for this move, and he disappears on frame 31, and he reappears on frame 37. So you have
Dang.
6 frames to react to him reappearing, like after he does 6H. And like there's vanishes in this game. There's like the
That's
Frieza move or
that's
whatever,
gonna be
and you
pretty
might
tough,
think you can
though.
React to it, but trust me, once you fight this character and he
Okay.
and a Master Roshi does 6H to you, you're not gonna block it the first time. I promise you that. You're gonna get got by it.
It's kind of like hit,
Dang.
in the pockets, you have to just immediately make a decision,
Yeah, for real.
It's gonna be
So
that
fast.
Facts,
Super
homie.
fast. I think the best
Absolutely,
thing about it.
Okay,
though, is,
I'm liking
like,
Master
when you're
Roshi
at,
so
like, a
far.
super jump
I'm
height,
liking this.
is,
I'm liking
You
this.
can do the move, and since he's quiet the whole time, you can't see him basically doing it, right?
So you
So
land
the
and he goes
second
deep.
you
That's actually
land,
sick.
you just appear. Yeah, you just go. "Oh, what's up?"
What?
Slap him on the back of the neck.
Look at that combo too. Ooh, okay.
Tyrant, which is pretty cool. I think a pretty cool like
Yeah.
normal-ish. Like it's actually like heads in the frame 4, and yeah, I think it's a good like block swing under before canceling into special moves. It's also a good like launcher for a combo, so it's pretty cool. Like just like I don't think we have like much more to say, and we can already go to the maybe J2H.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so
Yeah.
his JTH.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we
because
go.
Jump
we got
2H.
quite a
Yeah,
lot
he's
of
got
like
the-
really cool things.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah,
Beerus,
he's got
right?
the like the.
That's
Beerus-
cool.
Yeah, he got like the Beerus type of jump 2H, and like outside of like it giving you good like corner carry for your air combos, it's actually like a pretty decent movement option as well. Just how like Beerus.
Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, so-
like the best comparison.
Yeah, puts him against the wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like if you're like trapped in the corner or whatever, you can just kind of like just woo. Yeah.
Yeah, really
definitely.
on top of all his other movement options.
Definitely.
Okay,
I
so it
really
carries
like this.
some-
that's his
It carries some
essential,
distance
like,
with
snagging
the
down, which is
2H in the air.
up
So when
next
you do
we
the
got-
jump
I like
2H,
this one,
it
the
like brings you
J4M.
some way
This
into the distance. You know what I'm
reminds me
saying?
of
That's
Yuri
cool.
From KOF, he always got like that's the Yuri, trademark move. It's basically a sort of like guaranteed cross up. When you jump with this, if you do a back M when you jump, it's a really like interesting one that allows you to do very very early cross ups.
Let's see it.
So like you can basically.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think there's another move like this in the game. This is designed to only hit behind him. Like if you do
Holy
it here, it won't hit. But like obviously you can do an air dash and input it before you cross up your opponent. So like.
Okay, so it's a move meant to cross up?
I saw that
What?
so early that you feel like it's not gonna be a cross up, and it still crosses you up, and you get a lot of frame advantage. So yeah, I know some of the people on the chat like they realize that's
my.
magic. you guys know. That's like that's a
That's
one.
pretty good.
Up next
That's
is,
awesome.
What do we got after this? We have got his S moves.
So
His
you
stance
got
S is pretty,
you got
like, I would say
the
interesting. It kind of reminds me of
the forward is it the forward
5S?
H? You
it's
got the
like
heavy
about
attack
maybe
where he slaps you in the back of the neck,
in
which is a
James
cross up,
Unlock.
and you have that one. So there's two
So
cross ups
it's
so
kinda
far that you
like
can do with
Adol
him.
Gohan's, I think.
You gotta switch your
Yeah, so
blocking,
it's,
man. You
uh,
gotta
like
watch
really
out for this
interesting.
guy.
Yeah, Apology Man, do you think about this one?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent speed move. It's gonna like go through other key blasts, just like adult Gohan's, like you said, right? When you're at like half screen, it actually just jails into his Kamehameha. So it has like pretty decent like. Just,
I love that stagger.
cancel options.
It
to,
like
do
moves
at
him.
that
That's
range,
good.
Just throw it out.
Keeping
and,
your
you know, if they
distance,
happen to
man.
block
Controlling
it,
that distance like
you
Scarlet
can
from
easily get
MK11,
confirmed
baby. I love
and,
it.
Go into Vanish and get some frame advantage.
Yeah, and unlike Adol Gohan, this will hit you crouching, so at least that's a pretty good one. We've got
big distinction.
We've also got 6S, which also it's an interesting one. So that forward and unique attack, which is
Okay,
a
6S.
custom kind of key blast, which
Oh.
gives like quite an interesting
Whoa.
combo. And you can also boomerang it, which is something I actually like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
so,
can
like,
boomerang it.
If you press it after it goes off the screen, it comes right back.
I
What?
love this. That's like Frieza discs, but they don't hit you.
What?
So that's really
I
cool.
love this.
Okay.
That's really cool. And what Apology Man, fun fact, like,
It
I didn't
comes
realize you could do
back.
That you told me. Oh, look, oh crap, you can boomerang. it.
That's
Like,
okay. So
It's
his
it's a
6S
pretty cool
comes
one,
back if you
so
press S
I
again.
Definitely.
That's pretty
Like
epic.
this one, this move on this. We also got a 2S, which is an interesting.
Could you like cancel that
basically just a
mid-string
backflip,
to like confuse somebody
that
maybe?
will deflect the key blasts.
Or you can make them block
and
to think
I
that
think
it's
the
gonna
main-
come
the
back
main
and
use
grab
for
him?
me,
I don't know,
don't
dude.
if,
Or not
watched
grab
the
him, but
Apology
like,
Man,
you
is
know,
like,
do the
because
break.
he has a very negative frame data on block. You could just at least finish your strings into the 2S and just get back to a range where you can punish any button that we with.
Yeah.
I
So this 2S move is very good. It's not invul to key blast though. It's just a really fast option, but you can do it in the air, which is great, right? It just on top of like all his great air options.
Okay, that's good.
It's just like another air option, and it's super fast. But I think
That's very fast, yeah.
The really interesting thing about this move is that you can cancel the landing of the move into heavy and special moves. So what that means is if you think like someone might super dash at you like in the air or something, you can just input 2S and
Oh.
they'll track to like your super dash, and you can just cancel.
So if they try to
landing
punish
into-
your
into
2S in the
2H,
air,
or, you know, his other
you
moves,
can
like super
use an
dash,
attack
so
right after it to punish
really,
them for
really
trying to
handy.
punish you.
Tarancha, can you change the display settings and add the invincibility details?
Oh yeah, of course,
Just so we can see, because I think it
Dude,
would be
Master
better
Roshi's
for the
looking
viewers,
pretty
so we
dope,
don't
man.
have to
What are you
repeat
guys
that it's,
thinking?
invincible or not. But yeah, that 2S is actually pretty cool. And then I think, okay, I think one of the like most unique moves in my opinion on this is his 214S, so quarter circle back
Oh
S.
my bad, it is in Volta Key Plus. Sorry, I was thinking something else. My bad.
No worries.
I
So
was thinking
Dan,
of a
can you
different move.
show
My bad,
that
my bad.
214S, the quarter circle back
Yes.
with S? So it is a quite interesting,
Oh.
move. You can hold down to make it
Wow.
vertical, and the
Okay.
actual thing is it's unblockable. What do you think, Apollo?
It's
What can you tell me
unblockable.
about this move?
Now, this move is the name of the game. I gotta say, this is like the meta-defining move about this character. I think, you know, if you play DBFZ, like, you know how good jumping is in this game, right?
Okay.
And, there isn't like a whole lot of like having like anti-air command grabs are pretty uncommon. I'd say they're not like super common options. You know, obviously Air Dragon Rush isn't like a great option either. So having an unblockable command grab like this attack, and the angle that it goes at is amazing.
That's
And,
good.
you know, you
I see
get-
the chat saying
it goes
Samasu,
like
I
full
agree.
screen. It's like DT Goku assist angle.
Unblockable anti-air.
Samasu,
Okay.
Have fun flying, bro. I'm
He's
gonna go
always
under. I'm
fun.
just gonna beam you up. Like, let's go.
You
Oh
can
my
guide this as
gosh.
well. I think it has 2 angles, so you just have the 214S
Yeah,
there,
so
and then
it's
you
two
can like
angles,
do it. You can do it like that way. So.
So the
But I
other
mean, you
weird
wouldn't
thing
wanna
this
use
has
it-
Is that I believe that this is a physical attack, so it won't clash with beams or key blasts. What happens if it clashes with them is whoever hits first connects. So if the beam hits you first, the move will not connect. If
Okay.
you hit the opponent first, you punish the beam. So it's a bit weird. Like, it doesn't really clash with beams, and that's quite an interesting, I think, like kind of zoning one. And I
All
think
right.
one of the things with this
You
is
don't
if
want to
you
use that too
spark, you
close to
spark
your
always
opponent either,
with
because the
so
startup's not
huge
too
damage for a
fast.
spark combo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's really good.
It's basically like a disjointed like command grab, right? So at first when I saw the attack, I thought the whole beam, like if you land on top of it, you would get unblockable. But no, it's just like as it's traveling, right? While the hitbox is going, that is the command grab part, right? So because it's a command grab, you know, you can do like you can actually do an air backdash, which has throw and pull to like avoid it. So
Oh, really?
there-
Okay, so you
there
could air, you
is,
could backdash
like,
air,
counter-
you could
it's a
backdash it in the
totally
air to
unblockable
avoid it.
move. It's a very powerful.
So you can fake out your jump to fool the Master
We
Roshi.
got 2 more moves, I believe. First, we got to see his beam, so it's last quarter circle forward, and S, that is basically a standard Kamehameha.
Ooh,
You know, it's like
okay.
just a very classic
Oh, the
one.
beam?
So
Yeah.
let's take a look at the beam, just to be able to see.
Listen, he has to have a beam, man. Come on. It's the originator right here.
Yeah.
He's
He made
he's the
it,
man.
right?
He's the
Facts.
He's the man who made it. So he's got the beam. You know,
One
it's
hit.
classic. I don't think we
There's
need to
the
say
beam.
anything else than like it's a beam. And the other
Yeah.
last unique move he has, and I like this one, is 2-2-S. So down with unique attack, and it's actually a command grab. And I actually like that animation of
2-2-S.
it
Okay, he has a
because
okay.
It's the classic.
Ooh.
Singing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's singing he's putting you to sleep.
Wow. Okay, so
Yeah, I love this
so
move.
we
It's-
have
it's a
two-
bit on the
he has
slower
2
side,
cross-up
28
options,
frames, for
an
command grab. It's a bit
unblockable
slow,
anti-air,
but,
and a
it keeps
command
you in, like, a
grab.
standing position, so you
This
get,
guy's-
like, a combo without
guys,
having to spend any meter.
I'm just gonna
I
say
think
it
the
right
best
now.
thing
This
about
guy's
it,
gonna be a
and
lot of
it's
fun to
definitely
play,
what's
but
gonna
not a
get
lot of
me,
fun to go against.
Is it looks
Oh, man.
pretty similar to his 5LL,
Yeah.
because he's like kind of doing stuff with his hands, right? So like it's a you see the startup of the 5LL, and you'll like naturally block it, and then you just sneak into command grab instead, and you can definitely
Okay.
catch him off guard that way.
Okay, so we can move to the special moves now. Special moves. First is quarter circle forward with L, M, or H on the ground. It's grounded in the air as well, so it's like a pretty interesting. I think it kinda reminds me of the UI Goku one. It's just like him going through you, and this, and you could continue this to vanish or like whatever you want. It also works in the air. So that's pretty much standard. Anything else you can say about this, Apology Man?
Yeah, it's like a pretty standard like lariat type move. It is good because you know it pulled the corner and you can jail into it. So like you know unlike
Okay.
like UI Goku's like his 236L, you can't really jail into it solo. You can do like just about anything, and it'll be a true block string into it, and you can call your assist.
Okay, that's
Do
good.
some left-right mix-ups, and yeah, and it's also you know
It's good for
the
mixes,
medium
baby.
one
We
is
love
good
the
for,
mixes.
side switch combos.
absolutely.
If you have your smash available, yeah.
Yeah, I like this one. Then it's the 214.
Nice
support
combo,
back
okay.
Currents, which is I really like this one because I mean let's just take a look at like how it looks for everyone before we talk a bit more. But so.
Oh
the
my
EX
gosh,
one,
I
mean,
love
like,
that.
some of the it's basically a DP because the X1 is actually like fully invincible. If you hold it, you will just like charge it a bit more before the second hit happens.
I love that,
so, like,
dude.
it's a
That's
pretty big
awesome. He
one.
goes
And, like, what else
buff.
can you
I
say
love
about
that.
about this move, Apology Man?
Oh man, this move is great. The light and medium ones, they're like pretty solid options to use like after like you block their vanish. You can call your assist afterwards to make it safe, and like you know after 6Ms clashes.
Okay.
So it's definitely good in like those situations.
He has a lot of
But,
options that he
I
can
think
do
the
once
real
they're
star
across the
is
screen, though.
EX, grab, which is frame 1 guard point. So it's not like just an invul attack, right? Also it is key invul as well, which is a nice thing.
Huh.
So because it is a frame 1 guard point, safe jumping this attack is so hard. Let me tell you, it is very difficult. If you try to do a jump safe jump, yeah, you know, you're gonna be
Okay.
by Master Roshi EX guard point. But you know, it is -15 on blocks, so very unsafe. They cancel into
That's
vanish,
good.
You can 2H them, so you know if you bait it, you know the Roshi's player's going for it, you can punish them.
Yeah. Then we got.
So you gotta be
Q2
wise
in
when
the ground,
using
so
it,
like
but I
down,
mean,
down L or M or H.
still looks good. It's like a
actually,
good
this one
move.
is like jumping jack. It's like little flips if you want to just train a bit. So you got the light version that's just hits. The medium version does the sliding knockdown, and the H version it gives you a wall bounce and it actually keeps your horizontal smash after. So if you do a 5H after the 2-H1, you still get a combo. Anything else you can think of, Apology Man, about this one?
Oh, you can get a combo off of that. Okay, it's a wall
It
bounce.
actually has a like pretty deceptive hitbox. Actually goes pretty high. It's a good option to use in your block string if you don't want to like side switch with the lariat, right? You can just do whatever block string 3H into the 2-2, 2-2M. But the interesting thing about this move is it's actually framed for low crush for the light and medium one. And you know, if you're fighting versus like you know Android 18 for example, right?
It also
Block
creates
her vanish,
space.
She does 5L. You'll beat her if you do the 2-2M because it is
Okay.
a low crush.
It also creates a little bit of
It's
space.
a good for
That's
combo
cool.
runners as well. But
Yeah.
the EX one is actually really interesting. That's frame 1 low crush. Frame 1, which is pretty insane and gives you know the wall bounce like you said.
Yeah, it's quite cool.
Dang, dude, this guy's looking
then
pretty
after the special,
good.
Of course, we got the super. So very quickly, can you show us the 236 LM? So L plus M, which is essentially the Mafuba, which is pretty pretty cool looking one, of course. Invincible from
Oh,
ten
yeah.
frame.
That looks dope.
It's this is the normal one. It snaps your opponent. You can still come with a variable timing after the snap because of course you are locked, and of course it also locks the assists, as you can see. The little fun fact about the damage is so it is 2200 and when scaled it's 770, which is about mid tier. It's kind of like Super Saiyan Vegeta's level 1, so like it's pretty standard.
Okay, yeah.
The only fun fact is the full animation. It does 2346, which means it might kill you even though you have more life than its normal damage, which is a bit like strange. It's kind of like base Goku's finisher to the Genki Dama.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, base Goku's finisher where he like
so
holds
you
him
get
up
to
with the
snap on
one
this.
hand if they have a little bit of more
On the
health
Super
left.
Turret,
Okay.
Which is the 236
I get
with
it.
S and H.
Yep, this one. And
So
you
the
can
second
hold
one
this
is the
one.
buff.
Oh, I love
So
it, dude.
it's
The
level 1 and
buff
level 2 for this.
Roshi.
There is a level 1 version, and there is a level 2 version. This is the level 1 version, and then the level 2 version. This is also his Z change, by the way. If you Z change into him, it goes into this super, not to the Mafuba one.
Yeah, you're not gonna get Mafuba.
The good news about this is, so it's 2346 or 864 scales, which is top 10 most damaging Z change level 1.
Really?
It's similar to Super Broly and powered up GT Goku.
Top 10.
If you play this character in your team, you know that your Z change damage is gonna be pretty high. And of course, you get the level 2 version if you want even more damage. That's a pretty cool one. And last but not least, Taran, can you show us the level 3?
Of course.
Yeah.
With pleasure. So let's go mid-screen here.
Yeah. So level 3 is...
Man.
Level 3 is...
That's cool.
In terms of damage, it's about same as Cell and Genemba, so it's like at the low end
Oh,
of
yeah.
level 3 damage. Oki isn't great. Like, did you find anything cool about the Oki Apology Man?
Yeah, so his level 3 Oki, I'd say, is like pretty subpar. In the corner, if you hold up forward, you'll get like a standard safe jump, like so.
Standard,
You just
yeah.
showed. Mid-screen, the best thing I could get was you perfectly dash as soon as you can. You can meaty them with his 5L, only his 5L. It'll beat Wake Up Backdash and Vanish.
Okay.
That's like the best thing I could get mid-screen, unfortunately. So it's level 3 Oki, not the best, not the best.
Okay, level 3 is not the best.
Standard. Next, we can move towards...
That's
one of the
okay,
most
bro.
important
He's got
of all
some
talents,
nice special
the Super
moves
Dash.
and like nice
Okay, this is
options
like
to,
Roshi,
for
right?
offense, man. I love
is
it.
the thing, because of course Master Roshi does not have a super dash, so in the
You can't
ground,
fly.
yeah, in the ground he's got what was
Standard.
called the Masterful Leap. And can you show that it has different angles, because when you press it, depending on the direction you enter, he will finish at a slightly different position.
Okay,
There
so
are, I
just to show
believe,
this.
5 different directions, right?
So just to show this, I'm going to put Goku in the corner, right? So this is neutral,
Yeah.
super dash. Okay, he jumps all the way forward.
Dang.
This is
So you got-
4, the super dash. He goes just like a little
Oh.
hop right there. You've got 1 in super dash, which is this one. He goes right real high up in the air. You have 2 in super dash. He goes forward a bit more, and then there's 3 in super dash as well, which is this one. So there's 5 different angles, I believe.
Okay, 5 different angles.
I think the most
Ooh.
important property of this is that, unlike usual super dashes that deflect key blasts, this one ignores key blast. It goes through, which means if you super dash through
yeah.
key blast, the opponent cannot cancel the key blast into QH. Everyone has to take that key blast. The only thing you
Everyone
can
has to.
is
Oh my
a
gosh.
vanish, but Roshi could bait this. So it is actually KOF jumps. He actually get like a
Wow.
short hop, long hop. That's the one. So
Goes right through the
Goku,
projectiles.
Goku
Very far.
cannot 2H this. The only thing Goku could do is a vanish. And if you're big brain, you could do the cross up move in the air and beat that vanish. So this is gonna be massive.
What?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
big.
Dude, I'm not big brain enough to play this character, y'all.
So I think
There's no way.
So there's a timing for when you vanish as the opponent to punish his jump H and like his landing recoveries. So if they vanish a little bit too late, you can actually land in time and 2H them. But there's this right timing that people need to learn that will punish him while he does the jump H with their vanish. But
Yeah.
for like like the Damascus said, if you're big brain, you can actually do his reverse Kamehameha kind of early on.
Reverse
And
Kamehameha.
If they vanish early, you can actually punish them, which is like a pretty interesting counterplay option.
It's actually really cool. Can you show us the air super dash, Taran? Because the air super dash is a bit different. So one of the unique properties about that air super dash is it's a straight line, but you can choose the direction of that line. So you can actually choose where Roshi is headed with this, which is actually huge.
What?
And you can actually do the normal
That's
super dash
good.
into the second super dash Apology Man just mentioned. So
Yeah.
I think it has like good and bad things. One of the bad things that in a row tag he only comes in a straight line, so there is no tracking, which might make it easy for you guys, like to let it whiff. What else do you like about this air super dash Apology Man?
Yeah, so sure, I'll touch on the rod tag after, but I think the air super dash is pretty interesting, but you can only go 6 ways, right? So you have to like aim your super dash, which it might be hard for some DBFZ players. But
Yeah.
if they block it, he is +5, which is pretty cool.
Really?
If you make them
He's
air
+5
block the
and they
super dash,
block
you
it.
can, you can cancel it into your jump light, and that's just like a true block.
So if your
strike,
opponent's a masher, you can get him with that +5
so
right
it's
there.
spark all the time.
Yeah,
Wow.
essentially, right? And another great thing is when you're point blank and you do the super dash plus assist, he is so plus and like close by you, you can actually do 50-50s with like late air dash or low or left right mix up very easily mid screen, which is not something that regular super dashes can can
Oh
do.
my
so I think that
goodness,
that's gonna be like
the
one of his
pressure.
scariest mix-ups. Like really just
The
like, standing
pressure,
there,
dude.
a lot
If
of,
you could, oh
different
my
assists, and you
gosh.
just gotta run up, jump, super dash
You
down
can go into
forward.
50-50s
And it's still a
too.
beam, so if you aim it the other way, it works as a beam. Frame one key involved, so
Yo.
you can you
I want to
hit,
get
you
my
can
hands
get
on this
combo.
character, but at the same time, I am
And last but not
so
least,
nervous to
Talents,
get
I would like you
destroyed
to
by this
showcase just
guy.
like a simple 2H combo, because I personally found it a bit difficult to adjust to the timing, and I feel like doing 2H, it kind of like forces you to use the built-in option select with H to track rather than entering the super dash yourself, because otherwise you will have to enter the direction of the dash you're going.
Exactly.
So you need to do 2H and H, and the timing. I apologize, man. Did you have a similar experience to me?
Oh,
Like the
okay.
first few times, you were like, I jumped, but I'm not linking this. It's a bit weird.
So yeah, if you do 2H into just super dash, you just get this. Like he just jumps forward. You have to either do down and super dash or just press heavy again afterwards.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and you're honestly
Okay.
better off just pressing the heavy. Makes it a lot easier as opposed to like timing like the super dash.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
it's
time that,
gonna
dude. I'll
be
press the
pretty- It's gonna
heavy.
take some time to get used to, and he gets like a lot of weird momentum.
Look at that,
like,
though. I
afterwards.
mean,
so if you do it like,
pretty flashy and nice
you might
combos from
lose
Master
him,
Roshi here.
it'll look silly, but it takes some getting used to.
Yeah, pretty cool. Other things are, so his guard cancel is a tad bit faster due to his raw tag, but that's about it. We can, that's it. I think then, so his reflect, if you can show his reflect, because yes, he has a reflect, guys. It's a normal reflect, like just do a raw reflect to show that reflect exists,
Not
Tarrant.
Vidal.
We are there. We're reflecting things. Press F for
There you go.
Vidal in the chat. We're in, but we have a reflect. And last thing I would like to mention before we move to assists is
Okay.
I think one of the craziest thing is he doesn't have a super dash, so he doesn't fly, and this is huge. He cannot float
Oh,
after
God.
a super jump.
Nope.
Yeah,
Unlike
that-
every other
yeah.
character.
He cannot.
Honestly,
Okay.
when I found this out, I was like in shock. I was like, wow,
I'm
yeah,
not
I mean,
saying-
he's a human. He can't fly. So I guess
exactly.
it makes sense that he can't
Yeah.
float either. He absolutely
no float.
cannot float at all. He just, when he jumps, he jumps. But you know what? It's kind of, I guess it's kind of okay because he has way more air options than like the regular character. So, you know.
He has
it
options
really
for the
fits
ground,
in
the air, and
being
everything, dude. This
very
guy is
different
jam-packed.
than the
I'm
standard
liking how
characters.
Bandai Namco is
Yeah.
changing up their
Yeah, I think it's
characters,
very unique.
making them a
If
lot
you can
more
quickly
unique.
show the
I like
assists,
that.
Tarrant now, the A, B, and C assist for the people, if you can put them like both on hit and on block, because there's a lot. So A assist is beam, so it's a standard beam. I think like the thing with the A assist is it's 34 startup, 32 block stun. The usual beam is 35 starts and 30 block stun, which means it's a tad bit better beam, and it has a weird hit stun animation where
really
the
weird.
opponent is frozen and then sent into the corner, unlike the other like beams. So
Okay.
I think it's like a bit better than average beam. Do you like this assist, Apology Man?
This assist I kind of like went back and forth on. I think it's like pretty decent. I think it's still pretty decent. It's a little thin, like it's a little thinner than most regular beams, but you know you get like that wall bounce. So like if you do get that hit mid screen, you can like run up and like stand.
Oh,
heavy or
dang.
something. If you're behind them and you call it, you can.
Good
confirm
wall
it.
bounce combos
But,
with the assist.
it's-
Okay.
it's decent. I don't think it's the go-to assist option though.
Yeah, I think the go-to assist is gonna be
Yeah.
B. Listen, the B assist, guys.
Guys aren't
Can
ready.
you know
You guys aren't ready.
Pan. Please put the opponent on block. Please put the opponent on block. Press the assist, and I want all the chat to look at the frame data. The people who know frame data will understand. The people who don't, we're gonna explain it in a second. If you could just do that assist on block, it is 46 frames on block. Do you know what else is 46 frames on block? Bardock B and Go Tanks A, except the startup is 25 frames. It is the fastest
quick.
high
20
block stun assist in
Dang.
the game.
Yeah,
25
yeah.
frame
And it-
startup, 46 block stun.
And that
46
hitbox is
block
crazy.
stun,
And when it hits
okay.
you, it does this really interesting animation that makes it so easy to combo no matter where and how you hit it. If you hit on like the tip,
Wow.
but Roshi will be like, "Oh, okay, he's kind of high up. All right, let me wait a bit, and then I'll punch." So it's super.
Whoa.
I think the cheapest thing on top of the block.
Yeah, it's
stun,
good
the
block
speed,
stun, dude.
The range,
Okay.
like it's about guard point at frame 15, which is crazy. It's a guard point move on top of all this. You think Bardock B is bad? You guys are not ready for this. This is Roshi B is insane, absolutely insane.
Yeah, crazy assist.
Dang.
You can do like the base Vegeta mix. You can do like a lot of them with this assist. And next assist is the C assist. So the C assists, It's a fairly standard C assist, I would say. It has 50 block stun, which is the best you can get with C assists. So it's among the better C assists for pressure. Which is pretty cool.
A lot of box.
But yeah, other than this, you know, it's a C assist, which is you know, about it. I do believe, guys, that this will close like the first part of the showcase, which is showing you the moves.